Yep. So we quickly move on to the next session, which is session on Beyond Surveillance, Building Intelligent and Connected Ecosystems for a Digital India, presented by CP+. Can I call upon Mr. Mahesh Chitte, Assistant Vice President, Pre-Sales and Solutions, CP+. Please come on the stage. Mr. Chitte, we will play a video now. Once that is through, you can start the session. All right? Yeah, can we have the AV, please?
नए आसमान खोते हुए देश को उड़ान भरते हुए हमने देखा है। सुबहों के सूरज उगते, शामों को सुकून बनते हमने देखा है। दुनिया से कदम मिलाते, खुद की पहचान बनाते हमने देखा है। बाजुओं को मजबूत होते, ताकत को सबूत देते हमने देखा है। हर गांव, हर शहर से होते, कंधों से कंधे मिलते हमने देखा है। उम्मीदों की डोरबेल बजते, नए दरवाजों को खुलते हमने देखा है। पहले कदम से लाखों कदमों के मंजर को दिल में समेटा है। दहलीज से लेकर सरहद तक हर कोना महफूज हमने देखा है। हमने देश को बनते देखा है, हमने देश में बनते देखा है। CP+, हमने भारत का कल, आज और कल देखा है।
Hey, good afternoon everyone. Thank you for being here. I will talk today about beyond surveillance and building an intelligence and connected ecosystem for the world. So CP+ has been India's trusted name in security, but the world has changed every day. Now the camera doesn't be a device which can only capture the video. It's do a lot of things more than that. So today's topic will be based largely what we are doing in our industry, how AI is shaping the industry, and how even the surveillance system is shaping the digital world. So before going ahead, I just wanted to play a quick AV which can shows how the digitalization is changing in industry and how in a past decade how we are raising to build India as a superpower.
You have for the first time in human history, you have a democratic country trying to uplift almost 1.4 billion people. And the momentum is tremendous. For example, you have a $4 trillion economy. By 2030, this economy will become the third largest after China, US, China, and then India itself. You have basically a country which is innovating and improving 200 airports. It has almost 1,200 civilian aircraft on order itself. It's become the fourth largest equity market in the world now. And in the last 10 years, this government has lifted out of poverty 250 million people. And more important is they've built almost 90,000 kilometers of highways in the last 10 years.
So it's very important to understand that why we are discussing this topic, because the world is not never before. Though there's a lot of things has changed. As an Indian perspective, we have a strong visionary leadership. We have fastest growing economy, young and ambitious population. So 65% of populations are below 35. So you understand how the adoption of the technology has happened. And in terms of digital revolution as well, so we have the largest people who are using the internet after China. So that's help us to rapidly change and adopt the technology. Other than this, we are also aiming from a service nation to a product nation and the technology led infrastructure. And not but the least, we know that infrastructure boom happened in last 5 to 7 years and it's going to stay for a decade again. so which can help us, to visualize how the market is moving around and how the trend is going to happen, right? So, and one more point that rising middle class income, this will also help us to adopt the technology and moving to the next era in terms of technology adoptions. Now that's largely on the what India is doing. Then I just wanted to spend few seconds on the what are the growth tailwinds for the industry. When we talk about industry, it's a surveillance industry, right? So market outlook, we have a pretty decent market outlook with a CAGR growth of around 18 to 20% year for next 5 years, and which is driven largely by urbanization, safe city mandate, compliance pressure are converging to make this outlook possible. Then in terms of when we talk about a specific verticals, so the high growth verticals for us is basically smart cities, then your SMB, all these are the high growth vertical. In terms of technology shift, Edge AI, cybersecurity design, and Gen AI as redefining the camera, what can do, it's before. And in terms of opportunity, like we have always talk about the digitalization, India is a growing country, so there is a no, we could say the floor or the no ceiling in terms of opportunity at the moment. Now coming back to the topic, so why we are thinking that we have to go beyond surveillance, right? So there are some statistics coming under. We are witnessing an unprecedented converge of physical and digital worlds. Every device becoming intelligence. Now every connection generates the data and every data point feeds the AI revolution. So as per the projection, by 2030 there are 50 billion plus devices will be a connected devices, which is a very huge number. And 80% or the 4/5 of the data is a video data. Nowadays even you can see that we are using the Instagram, Reels, so many video feeds are going, So whatever data is getting generated over the internet, 80% of data is a video data. And AI has become a mainstream in terms of physical security aspects. So when you talk about the CCTV camera, I'll further talk in details on that. So AI has become a mainstream in that as well. So every camera is now sensor and every sensor generates the intelligence. Now it's up to us how we handle that intelligence and get most out of those intelligence, right? So in terms of convergence, the security infrastructure becoming a digital infrastructure. So what that means basically, there are only a camera, then AI, IoT devices, edge computing, cloud computing, command centers. So all those things are become a converged technology solutions for the enterprises and for the SMB as well. So if I have to call out some how the enterprises or the segment has become a digital infra, we'll take a couple of examples of the public safety. So earlier it's only the camera which are recording, but now in the public safety we are using city-wise monitoring, emergency response. So using some of our body-worn devices or the utilities available with the law and enforcement, they can have the 360-degree coverage for the security. In terms of smart city basically we have seen a lot of digitalization in the smart city using surveillance systems. So in Gujarat, Vadodara is a city who had deployed the waste management using the surveillance camera across the city. So they put the camera on the vehicle, the vehicle travel across the city, and then basis on that they can manage the waste. So a lot of things are changing in terms of manufacturing. A lot of workers and the safety compliance has been adhered using the AI. Hospitality, again the guest experience, everything has been changed. In terms of transportation, traffic management and transit security has been updated. So another example of transportation is that now probably majority of you people are aware that Gadkari ji has announced a free flow lane. Now the challenge is that even we have digitalized our toll tax, but every vehicle have to go and stand there for a couple of seconds, which again create a queue. So government has announced a free flow lane. Now how that free flow lane is happening? That's again using the surveillance cameras, radar. So you don't need to be wait there for the couple of seconds. You just have to go at the speed of 30 or 40 seconds, and then still you will have to, the vehicle details has been captured and then backend process has been happening in that. So these are the ways where technology has been adopted across the different verticals, and the government is also emphasizing us to use those technology. And not but the least the critical infrastructure, telecom, essential facilities, power grid, everything is required to be secured and empowered. Now everything is having digitalization, right? So but there is a real problem lies around it. The problem is when you have the more devices, the management of those more devices is becoming critical, Now let me ask you a question, that how many people you have the CCTV cameras at your factory, offices, everywhere, right? Everyone must have it. But you understand how many times you see the playback until and unless any incident is happen, right? So that's the real challenge. The real challenge is that 95% and above data, which is the video data, is untouched. It's only used when there is an incident happen. So it's become a, by definition, this approach can only confirm the damage after the fact and it cannot prevent it. Then for the enterprise, there are some sort of monitoring stations. Even you have seen the smart cities, there are a lot of command centers where there are hundreds of cameras are floating around and people are monitoring it. But human brain is having a very limited capacity to understand or to have the attention span. So after 20 minutes, in general, attention span will be get loose, and there is a very high chances where we'll lose the critical alerts, right? So those plus as the number of cameras are increasing, we cannot increase the manpower accordingly, right? So it is a costly affair. So we require a very intelligent, economic and scalable solutions for this problem which we are solving. So with this, at CP Plus, we have a lot of understanding on these problems in detail, and we are trying to solve this problem in a 360 degree. So when we say we have to solve this problem in a 360 degree, it's only not one core. There are multiple aspects of the organization or the industry which have to come together and then solving the problem. So where we, our strength to solve this problem is basically we have the offering of AI powered solutions, specialized product, we have our R&D capabilities, we'll talk in details, large scale manufacturing as my colleague has mentioned. And this is very unique approach we have, or the unique positions we have. We have world's third largest manufacturing facility, and it's largest outside China, where we manufacture 2.5 million devices even today. You know, so you understand the scale and the adoption happening. And as per the statistics, in India, the surveillance penetration is only at 27% as compared to what are there in the developed countries, you know. So you understand the scope or the scalability is still available in the industry. And this is the very right time where anyone can be a part of this journey. Yeah? And then we offer a complete CCTV ecosystem. Now to talk with about R&D. So again, this is a very unique positioning in terms of R&D. We have the biggest R&D for the surveillance in India. We have our largest R&D center in Noida with 200 plus engineers. Then we have another 3 R&D centers in Bangalore, Ahmedabad, and we also have the offshore R&D center in Taiwan as well. We have the end-to-end design development of CCTV hardware, firmware, feature, capabilities. We have our own platform which converge all those devices. Then another typical problem where we can see in the surveillance industry's perspective. So you will hardly find a platform which can be unified or which can be works on the different aspects, right? So but we have developed that platform in-house, and it complies with the all government's laws, including DPDP, STQC, whatever government law is following. And the most part is everything is made in India. Everything is localized. The design, development part, everything is localized. In terms of supply chain alignment, everyone knows there are a lot of SOC. You guys are from the IT industry, right? So everyone knows what is the shortage going on in terms of supply chain and everything. So we have aligned majority of supply chain. We had partnered with the different SOCs, and the best part is that we also partnered with the L&T Semiconductor, where we are developing indigenized SOC in India. Prototype is about to come by December 2026. But the kind of approach we are doing over in terms of technology, we have partnered with the Qualcomm. In terms of cable and 360 degree aspect, we have the JV with the Orient cables as well. Now, though we talk in detail, how the video or AI or intelligence AI will solving the problem. The core capabilities of the solutions is basically it can classify the object detection, it can classify the behavioral analytics, facial recognition, license plate detection, crowd detection, and predictive alert. So with this, the camera is only not become a security device, it's also become the intelligence as well. So again, I will play a quick AV, which is a self-explanatory what the products talks about. Thank you. So with this, there is a very common questions comes to your mind, right? So as I already mentioned in my previous slide, so the infrastructure boom is already happening from the decade. Now everyone is already having the CCTV camera installed. Now to adopt this new technology, do I need to change my infra? Do I need to upgrade my infra? That is a common question typically customer ask. But the kind of solutions we have, there is no need to change infra. We can make your existing camera as an intelligence device. It just to be a HD camera. You just require some additional edge processing to it. So you don't need to upgrade your infra. You don't need to change your infra. Just some additional tiny edge boxes you have to put over there, and then it can generate intelligence from that. So how the process flow is happening, where you can camera, then there is a edge processing device which runs the AI agents over it. Again, we have developed the different agents for the different industry, for the retail, for the logistic, for the manufacturing. There are different agents which actually talks with your video and get a lot of information out of it. Let's say for example, 5 days before, if something is happening in your premises, you have to ask someone, go and search those data. Here you can simply ask the agent that this is the incident happened so and so date, and in fraction of seconds it gets those videos clips. We are solving a lot of kind of similar problems to a lot of industries in a way. This is a quick snapshot of the use cases which we have, which include security, safety, operational, objects and everything, but there is no limit to it, because we use everyone is like quite longer time we are talking about AI. So I just wanted to highlight, we use the VLM over here. So like in ChatGPT or any other model you use LLM, we use the video language model. So we don't need to do a traditional method to generate a new use cases. So solve the new customer's problem. For us, it's just writing a good prompt, and then boom, you will have all the solutions, data, statistics, videos and everything. With this, here's my last slide, where this is our comprehensive product offering. So when we talk about beyond surveillance, so we say it's actually beyond surveillance. It's not only a camera, it's kind of recorder, infrastructure, specialized camera, 4G camera, solar kind of stuff. For perimeter protection, we have the large range of consumer offerings as well. You can use dash cam, home cams, a lot of things are there. And then we also serve the complete ecosystem, which include the 360-degree accessories and kind of requirement for to make the projects complete successful. With this, I would like to say thanks again for having us over here, and thanks for the opportunity for the team. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Chitte. Please stay back on the stage. Yeah. Who's here? Okay. Can I call Mr. Amit Srivastava, site lead, British Telecom, to kindly come up on the stage, our IT committee member as well, and do the honors. Can we have the mementos, please? Can we go in the center? It's getting, there's a vigilance on, surveillance is on. Can we have a round of applause? Yeah. Amit, can we have a photograph, please? Mr. Chakraborty, if you can please also come up.